between the Tennessee Titans and the Green Bay Packers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Derrick Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 67 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Working out of the gun. Love. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And tough
to play hooker.
Maybe a yard, stop short of the 35.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Love now.
Oh, come on, Cummings.
It's Parsons. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down here as he's taken
that's
down
my fault, man.
24. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Come on, Madden.
Around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Play action this time with Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Love.
Oh, pick the ball.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
That should have been no points, man.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun handoff.
Oh, come on. That was terrible run blocking.
The average a bit is this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Running from the gun with Henry.
Ooh.
He'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's Henry.
Good tackle.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up
We
35.
doubled you and you still didn't get
there.
it.
The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And it's complete. Henry. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. This is Henry.
Oh, come on. Run somebody over, Henry.
43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A first down carry for Henry.
Good tackle again.
Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl.
It's my fault, my fault.
Scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Fuck!
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And this is intercepted, but
damn it, bro. I was late.
Close to a turnover there in the end zone. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third. And now they
I was so late, man. It's my fault because I looked at one route.
And they pushed the lead up to
It was open right off. I could have threw it right away, but
so they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
That was terrible, man.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play
it's way too late.
Out of it, but that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Fielded near the back of the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Yeah.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Just a lone field goal for them so far. Trailing 10.
Tackle Cummings, man.
Come up 1st and 10.
Can't believe they ain't give you no upgrade, bro.
In this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On play action. Love to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long. Yeah, we're just about to see him run the ball. We're just trying to get some space.
Hello?
Hello?
No run call
Yeah.
here. They'll look to throw instead. Looking deep for Adams. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it.
Hey, you got
But it's
$20
now
on cash?
4th down.
No, cuz I ain't got no extra money, man.
And now it's 4th down.
I want you to play
On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
Like, I was just going to play like $10 a game or something like that with him until I rack it up on the bench. Tell you all, I'll be like, shit, hey, the same money, I can bet on my kinfolk. You want to play now? You know what I'm saying? You own the game, and I just send my.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, they split the uprights last time for 3. They got the lead. They're not going to play this conservatively.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't got no bread on me right now, man.
I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And then I'm going to talk shit on Nick.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On first down, Henry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
All right. Yeah.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down at the 28.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard,
catch the ball!
And he pops it up in the
God
air.
dang, man.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
You have got to catch that, man.
Stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Love from the gun.
Come on, let's do this. Oh my God, bro.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's
man, dog, I ain't lying, bro.
For the defense there, they forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that,
man,
they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Oh!
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But
fuck, I should have possessioned it. Fuck. My fault. I thought he was going to turn up.
Get on out for the half. Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
On second down now, it's Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Terrible, Tyson.
There's your penalty.
Oh, that was terrible, man.
A loss of down.
Oh, that was terrible, dog. I thought for sure I had my dude running the slant, man. Screwed myself up.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Looking deep for Adams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run it again with him.
Come on, make a block, man.
Give him a yard down to the 43.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
Good tackle, bro. Damn good tackle.
The football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
I knew you didn't go to man.
It's fourth down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
2nd and 1. Man open left side is Brown. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Come on, Hooker, get there.
Adams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
Got me caught on the line.
47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. From the gun, Love. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now this one complete.
Dang, I sent the world. How nobody got there?
Goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Love. He's going to take off with it. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Love, they go play action now. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Love. And it is
Come on, big boy.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing to
Dude, what?
That one incomplete.
Ah. That was 6, bro.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Back to
come on, Brown. Get in the end zone.
And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. From 3 yards out. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Flush to his right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
A A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Back to throw here. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And this offense is running away with this one. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Love. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down.
Come on, big boy. Get there.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now this throw caught.
2-4 down. 2-4 down. That's on me.
Down inside the 30. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. On 1st and 10, Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On 1st down, Henry with a little bit of running room. Nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 28 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
That nigga fast.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical.
Oh, wow, man. You gave him a sack, bro.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So out comes the field goal team once
Instant
more.
pressure kind of threw me off. I had it too.
His kick is absolutely perfect. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points.
Then on my superstar left tackle, they got him.
Here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong.
That's my fault. I ain't had nobody else threatening that zone. That's my fault. I should have just. Should have just checked that bitch down.
Set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by John Johnson. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
You know, it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game. But I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tennessee, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they go down to defeat here.